Edney Learn presents 15 Things Smart People Don't Do, a guide to reach your intrapersonal full potential. We hope that with these tips, you can become the best version of yourself and reach your intrapersonal full potential. Number 1. Take unnecessary risks. Intelligent people are aware of the risks associated with any decision they make, and they are wise enough to know when to take a risk and when to avoid it. They don't just jump into something without understanding the potential consequences. They understand that taking risks can be beneficial, but only if those risks are calculated and well thought out. They know that sometimes the best decisions come from calculated risks, but they also understand that sometimes the best decision is to sit back and wait for an opportunity instead of taking one. Intelligent people don't let their emotions or impulsiveness get in the way of making decisions, and they are aware that taking risks can have both positive and negative outcomes. Number 2. Behave insensitively. Intelligent people understand that it is important to be sensitive to other people's feelings. They don't act insensitively or without considering the feelings of other people. They are mindful of the feelings of others and try to be understanding and compassionate. Intelligent people also recognize that their own emotions are powerful and shouldn't be ignored. They take the time to assess their own feelings and try to understand how they can best interact with others in a respectful way. This helps them maintain healthy relationships with those around them and build strong connections with the people in their lives. Number 3. Make hasty decisions. Smart people understand that making decisions quickly isn't always the best option. They know that rushing into a decision can lead to costly mistakes and regret in the long run. And so, they take the time to consider all the options, weigh up the pros and cons, and make the best decision possible. They don't let their emotions get in the way, but instead, focus on the facts and figures. They also seek out advice from experienced people who have dealt with similar issues before, as it helps them make an informed decision. In short, wise people don't make hasty decisions. They take their time and make sure they have all the facts before making any commitments. Number 4. Focus too much on the negative. Smart people know that it is important to focus on the positive, so they strive to be aware of the good in their lives. They are aware of the repercussions of dwelling too much on the negative, such as increased stress and anxiety. Instead, they try to focus on solutions to problems and look for ways to move forward. They also understand that there can be great value in viewing a situation from a different perspective and are open to learning new things. Smart people know that a positive attitude can go a long way towards making progress in any situation. Number 5. Look for the best tools. Intelligent people understand that having the best tools won't necessarily lead to success. Rather than looking for the latest and greatest, they focus on honing the skills they already have and looking for ways to become more efficient and effective in their work. They also know that their success lies in how well they use the tools they have, not in having the most expensive or highest tech ones. They understand that it's not always necessary to invest in new technologies, and they make sure to do their research before investing in any new tool. Furthermore, they are open-minded to new ideas while prioritizing results over resources. Number 6. Make statements without research. It is important for intelligent people to always strive to be as informed as possible when making statements about a particular topic. Making assumptions or speaking without research can be dangerous and could lead to inaccurate or damaging conclusions. Intelligent people understand that it is always best to research, analyze, and understand a topic before making a statement about it. This ensures that their statements are based on facts and not just guesswork. Research also allows intelligent people to form more informed opinions and make better decisions. Furthermore, it can help them avoid making mistakes or embarrassing themselves by saying something that is not true. Number 7. Overcommit. Intelligent people know that it's important to be responsible and to keep their word, but they also understand that it's not always possible. That's why they don't overcommit and promise more than they can deliver. By being realistic about what they can do, they prevent themselves from being stuck in a situation where they have to let someone down. They don't take on more than they can handle and make sure not to spread themselves too thin. Intelligent people also know that sometimes it's okay to say no, and that it's better to be honest and upfront rather than make false promises or commitments. Number 8. Rely on luck. Smart people understand that luck plays no role in the success of their hard work. They don't rely on luck and don't use luck as a life and business strategy. Instead, they focus on taking calculated risks and making informed decisions. Intelligent people don't take risks that could be damaging to their future or goals, nor do they make hasty decisions without research or due diligence. Smart people also understand the importance of learning from their mistakes and looking for the best tools to help them achieve their goals. Number 9. Assume they know everything. Intelligent people understand that no matter how much knowledge they have, they should always remain open to learning more. They don't assume that they know everything, and instead make it a point to get out of their comfort zone and seek out new information. They don't take the attitude that their opinion is the only one that matters, and are willing to listen to others and consider other perspectives. Smart people are humble enough to admit that they don't know everything and are never too proud to learn something new. They understand that knowledge is power and actively seek it out so they can stay ahead of the curve. Number 10. Forego learning opportunities. Smart people understand that knowledge is power and they don't take any opportunity to learn for granted. They always strive to increase their understanding of the world around them by taking on board new experiences and lessons. Intelligent people recognize that learning is a continuous process, and they embrace it. They take advantage of any chance they get to expand their knowledge, whether it be through reading, taking classes, or pushing themselves to try something new. By not forgoing learning opportunities, smart people can stay ahead of the curve and remain competitive in their field. Number 11. Afraid to ask for help. Mentally strong people understand that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Asking for help can be a sign of intelligence and self-awareness. It demonstrates an understanding of your own limitations and the need to fill in any gaps. Asking for assistance is also a sign that you are confident enough to accept help from others and that you believe in the value of collaboration. By being open to assistance, you open yourself up to a greater wealth of knowledge and experience than if you were to try and go it alone. Number 12. Ignore emotional intelligence. It's important to remember that intelligence isn't only measured through IQ tests and grades. Emotional intelligence is just as important, and intelligent people understand this. People with a high EQ don't disregard how others feel. On the contrary, they actually want to decode the feelings of others because they have such compassion. Emotionally intelligent people are also less likely to be self-centered. Instead, they empathize with others and their situations. They also tend to be more self-aware, recognizing their own strengths as well as their weaknesses. Number 13. Seek approval. Intelligent people understand that true approval and self-worth come from within. They don't seek others' approval or put their happiness in the hands of individuals who aren't themselves. They recognize that obtaining outside approval is meaningless because it is ephemeral and vulnerable to change. Everyone wants to be liked and respected, but smart people don't make it their ultimate objective. They don't base their self-esteem on what they own, what they achieve, or what other people think of them. They understand that doing so would put them at the whims of life and would require everything to go their way in order for them to feel good about themselves. Furthermore, clever people are unconcerned by their status and do not base their self-worth on it. They don't care what other people think of their car or their employment. They don't seek acceptance from anyone other than themselves. They concentrate on self-improvement and personal progress rather than comparing themselves to others. Number 14. Get ruled by their ego. It's tempting to link ego with something undesirable. However, it is critical to recognize that our egos serve a purpose. They act as a barrier, shielding us from the outer world. However, our egos can occasionally lead us astray, causing us to act in ways we subsequently regret. It's not that the ego is always harmful. It's just that it can react quickly and defend itself. It can make us boast about our achievements, behave superiorly to others, or even sway events in our favor. This is why we must be mindful of our ego and how it shapes our actions. Intelligent individuals recognize that the ego, like a scared child, tries to make us feel better about ourselves by hurting others. Realizing this helps them control their ego and make decisions that are consistent with their values. Number 15. Speak more and think less. Intelligent people understand that it is better to keep quiet than to ramble on with meaningless or off-topic words. They also understand when to speak up and when to remain silent, when to inquire and when to respond, and how to be an effective communicator in any social setting. This isn't to suggest they never voice their thoughts. Rather, they make certain that, when they do, they contribute something useful to the discussion. They can have a stronger impact by being more deliberate with their words when speaking in this manner. We have covered all the 15 things smart people avoid doing. Post your ideas and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to see more content like this. See you in the next video.